What's happening, friends and family and neighbors? It's time for another Sienna market update. Try to do these quarterly, maybe we'll even get more frequent, but once you know what's going on. Since the last time we did this, the market has definitely made some shifts. Part of that is natural. School comes in, people stop moving, which makes homes to the market a little bit longer. But I would say it's becoming much more of a stabilized, balanced market, and that's much more helpful for all of us versus the scramble that's been going on. Where are we at? Currently in Sienna, we have 148 homes sitting on the market. Of those 148, 86 are new construction, which leaves 62 for resale. Our current days on market, that's the amount of days that a home is sitting on the market before it goes under contract, it's currently sitting at 32. And I'm doing that only for resale. So it still takes about 1 month. And that really hasn't really changed throughout this whole time. I would say we're still in a seller's market. Slight advantage to the sellers, but buyers are coming in. And why is that? There's more inventory coming on the market. If you look at this slide, you can see how much more inventory is actually coming onto the market, which helps buyers have more options. And in return, sellers, you're actually still holding the prices. That's a great thing. Prices are actually not dropping. And so prices are holding, but more inventory is coming in the market. And so it's kind of eating up some of those buyers that are looking for homes. To answer that question, I actually did a little video that helps you understand what's the difference between a seller's market and a buyer's market. But very quickly, how many days is the home sitting on the market? How many properties are sitting on the market? And then what's the showings look like? And middle of the spring, we were probably getting 10 to 12 showings per house, and this is average. And then now we're actually getting about 2 to 3 showings per week. So that's dropped pretty low, which is actually normal for the fall, but we're just not getting as many showings. So, and then we look at average price per square foot, average price, which I can get you your own specified neighborhood. Just drop your question in the comment. I'll be glad to answer that for you. Average in Sienna right now is $577,000. Last 60 days, the average sold price for new construction was $208, and the average price there is $644 for new construction. Average resale still holding at that $161 a square foot. If you have a pool, a little bit more. And the average price in Sienna for resale is $361,000. But if you need a different price point, we'll be glad to help answer that. Drop it in the comments, we'll let you know. Got some questions that people have been asking, and I want to take some time to answer those. I think they'd be helpful for everybody. Question, are we still seeing multiple offers on homes? Yes and no. I would say if your home hits a particular niche in Sienna, then yes, you could potentially, and it's marketed well, the photos are done well, you're not kind of going the sketchy route, you're not trying to sell it yourself, you're getting the maximum amount of exposure, and it's priced correctly, yes, we are seeing multiple offers. Most likely, if you have a pool, an outdoor kitchen, and a nice sized yard and you're priced correctly, you're gonna get a lot of offers. We're experiencing that on our team and the listings that we have. If you're kind of more of a spec home and there's a lot of your homes out on the market, you're gonna probably not get those multiple offers. But we're also not seeing as many waiving the appraisals. We're not seeing as many cash offers come into the market, and like normal inspection periods are happening. So and yes, you're a realtor, most realtors, they're gonna be happy with actually the way the market is, because it gives the buyers actually a chance to look at the home and not have to do something crazy. Sellers aren't in a rush. Sellers, I will just tell you, for the last 2 years, if you sold your house, you're living the dream. It was great. You had all the leverage, but now we're starting to see some of that leverage heading back to the buyers. Not all of it, but some of it. Next question, are prices dropping? I would answer that with some yes, but mostly no. New construction though, yes. If you go look on right now and you see the 86 homes that are on the market when we're filming this, actually all but 12 have dropped their price. So new construction, there's a lot of dropping prices. Partly they were overextended, labor costs were going up, and they were matching that, and now there's just not that demand. And again, as I've said in the previous video, the biggest struggle right now is, and it's kind of a battle, it's between resale and new construction, and it's always been that case in master plan communities, but it's the price per square foot difference between resale and new construction. And right now they're still probably $40, $50 apart. till that gets closer, new construction is probably gonna struggle and resale is gonna do really well. Another question I got, is building the toll road having an effect on selling your home? I thought it was gonna be a different answer, but actually looking at it, it has not been. In the last 6 months, all the homes that were right where they're gonna be building the toll road, none of them had a price decrease. All of them sold. Now, what they sold for, and they actually sold for 1% over what they listed for in the last 6 months. Now, there are some homes currently sitting on there that are not selling, and maybe as the toll road gets more visible, we could see those homes not sell as well and drop in price, but actually they've been doing pretty well. Next question is, how much is new construction moving? They're selling about 12 a month, and they've got 86 on the market, whereas resale, we're selling about 40 a month. Last question is, what is the hottest selling type of home in Sienna right now? Hands down, no questions asked, all the realtors agree, it's larger yards, bigger homes, even if they're not updated as you would think they would need to be, because people are willing to come and do that updates if they get those yards, and more importantly, if you have a pool, it's doing well. So what does that tell us? Summary of this is, it's actually, I would say, one of the first times that in my lifetime where it's actually a great time to sell and a great time to buy. Why? It's a great time to sell because actually the prices are still holding well. Home appreciation is going to increase 10 to 15% in the next 3 to 4 years. So home prices are going to continue to rise, but not like we've seen the last 2 years. So if you're selling, you're still gonna get a great price, but you're gonna have to put in great marketing efforts, hire an excellent realtor who can help you walk down that process of what that looks like. As a buyer, more inventory is actually coming on the market. So going back to the sellers, that inventory is gonna be your competition, but more buyers, there's more inventory coming into the market, and that means for you, you're gonna have more options, and that should help you out in the process. Again, we're here for anything you need. If you have any questions, drop in the comments. We have some great videos you might wanna check out that also help answer some other questions about where the market's at, and we will see you next time on the Sienna Quarterly Market Report.